Hi guys, how is everybody? I'm sorry, I did not mean to skip a week last week, which was why there was no video, but I was getting all packed up and ready to head for Arizona for a week to attend my grandfather's 90th birthday party. I thought I would have plenty of time to come home from work, pack all the things, and then do a video, but that just turned out to not be the case. I didn't have time to do any of it. So you had to go a week without an update for me, but that's okay. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, does it not? Does it not? All right, well, let's jump right in and start on off with the progress report. So we've got 2 weeks worth of stitching to look at, and honestly it was done all on this pattern that I've been working on at work. So this is Lavender Pansies by the Silver Lining, and I found on my notes that I actually started this in like 2010, 2011, shortly after the pattern was released. It's sat idle for quite a number of those years, and it was only last year I stitched some on it, and then this year, this April, I've been working on it again. It got promoted to at-work project again. So, let's see, I'm going to juggle my hands around here some so I can hold with one hand and point with the other. There you go. Alright, so the first week that you didn't get the update for when I was working at it at work, I've finished off all the blues and the purples kind of up here before I was about here. So I finished all the purples kind of down here, and then up in through here there was a little bit to do over here too. So I worked and worked and worked and worked and worked and got that. All the purple for this pattern is practically done. I think I've got maybe 20 stitches all total of purple that is not done. So that's a lot of purple done, and a lot of purple that does not need to be done. So, which means everything that is left are these leaves, and there are a lot of leaves, you guys. I had high hopes of getting everything filled in my hoop while I was on vacation, but that did not happen. I did do all of the green that was in this hoop while I was in Arizona, but I don't know, when you're partying with the family and everybody's coming over and you're talking and telling stories and having a good old time and eating some more and eating even more, stitching just doesn't happen very much. But I will say overall I am really quite pleased with how this is going along. I had high hopes at the beginning of the month. Well, actually, I had high hopes when I went to Arizona that I would be able to do enough on it so I would get this one all finished up in April. So I would get a couple of dollars for the Stitch from Stash budget for April. But with all that I have to do, and there's only a few days of April left, it's just not going to get done. So it will go back to work and be my at-work project for the remainder of April. And then I think I will pull Santa's Village back out and take Santa's Village back to work on. Back to work on. What you doing, Princess? Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? Come here. Hang on. Oh, nope, you're coming over here? You're not coming at all. Come here, sweetie. William would love to see you. Here is Princess. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Now you're just mad. Hey, William. Here's Princess. She says hi. Now she's standing on my shoulder. All right. She doesn't like to be held, you guys, and I kind of wish she was more of a cuddle cat, because it was nice to have a cat that would sit next to you when you're stitching. You could just reach out, pet the cat a little bit, stitch a little bit, pet the cat a little bit, stitch a little bit. But no, she wants to be in the same room I am in. Oh, now I've got cat hair all over in the air. Anyway, she wants to be in the same room that I am in, but she does not necessarily want to have anything to do with me. So that's it, guys. That's all I have worked on. Nothing else. not a lot of progress. Well, a lot of progress on only one project. So I'm trying to figure out when I'll get back into, you know, working on something different at nights or working on something in the weekends. But I'm still just too much into WoW right now to really be stitching anything else. So that's the progress report. How about some stashquisitions? I have a huge pile of stuff on my desk. My desk is an absolute disastrous mess because of said pile of stuff. And also I've been sewing and haven't cleaned everything up quite the way I should. So we'll just start top of the pile, work our way down. I'll try to remember to tell stories if there are any related stories, which some there are, some there aren't, but whatever. Anyway, so the Button of the Month Club from Just Another Button Company has come in. This month's theme is Tangerine. Pull this down. And let's just slide everything out. Of course, packaged beautifully. Okay. It has an announcement for what they're going to be doing for year 2 of their Button Lovers Club. And I signed up for that because I really liked the preview. So, as per usual, we got a package of shades of Tangerine, the shade buttons, and then the gem buttons, both in orange, perfect for Halloween, both in Tangerine. Then we got the packet of wonderful giant buttons. Have to see if I'm holding this right. All right, giant buttons, and then the packet of little fun tiny buttons. I love those. Okay, excuse me. Then they have sent us a whole bunch of labels to put on jars. See? Labels for jars for all the buttons that they have sent us over the year. So that's fun. I'm going to just put everything back in the box here that you can't see so that it is organized when I go to put everything away as I am sorting out. I need to, you know, you come home for a gay vacation, the first thing you do is laundry. Oh, I need to do laundry. Is laundry, right? And then you kind of go through the mail, and so I'm still in the mail sorting things out. And a lot of this came in the mail, which is why it's a disaster. All right. I don't know what this is. Let's find out what this is. We have bubble wrap. That's what that stuff is called. Bubble wrap, bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Oh, this is not cross-stitch related. This is, if I ever had another hobby or took up another hobby, it would be stained glass. And so there are a couple of stained glass artists that I follow on Etsy, and I occasionally buy something from them. So this is one of those times where I purchased something from one of the stained glass artists I follow. I know, this is live! Uh-oh. So much tape. So much tape. I should abandon all, you know, just abandon ship right here. But these are, it's a set of 3. There's 1. Stained glass. There's 2. Aren't those fun? And here is number 3. Just little stained glass sun catchers, thingies, flowers, cute things. Good heavens, cat. I've got your hair all over the place. Anyway, darling, 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 darling. So I can put up in the window here. What you doing, sweet pea? Here. Cat toy. Alright, what is next? Okay. Amazon used book session, A Cross Stitch Christmas, Yuletide Traditions. This is one of the books that is released every year by Hirschner / Cross Stitch and Needlework. It's the same publisher. So I believe even though Cross Stitch and Needlework has gone under, they will continue to process this book. Anyway, so there's just a picture of some of the things that are on the back. They send me a mailer every year. Don't I want to buy this for $25? And I say no, I'm going to wait until spring when I can find it on Amazon used books for like $5, and that's what I did. So there's that. Okay, I was just surfing through the 1-2-3 Stitch message board. I kind of read through there from time to time, even though Stitch Mania and Cross Stitch Finish Line does a much better job of sharing projects with everybody across. Anyway, I was just surfing through there, and one lady was selling off her stash, and here's her eBay listing, so I had to go check it out. So I picked up from her eBay listing this cute little spring boxer from Lizzie Kate, and then this cute little also spring boxer, also Lizzie Kate. So those came. And then she had Short and Sweet number 3 and Short and Sweet number 4. So those came home because there were some cute little things in there that I want to stitch, but I probably never will stitch because I have more than enough stitch. But there was a little pansy pattern on that one. So those got to come home. Goodness gracious, we'll put this right here. That's a good place for it, where it won't get lost and the cat won't run off with it. And then, oh, Stitchy Box arrived while I was gone. So let's open a couple of these things. All right, simple that. That goes in the trash. Always adorably packaged. This is an add-on order from their other box. I picked up another couple of packets of the Delica beads with the pink, purple, champagne sort of mixture, passion flower mix from one of the previous months. I can't remember which previous month it is, but I'll say it was the Valentine's box because it pretty much was the Valentine's box. Alright. There we go. And excellent that. And then, where do I want to put that? I know you guys can't see me. Well, you can actually see me quite better. So I'm leaning over there trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Anyway, they relaunched their button-up subscription. So I subscribed to the small button-up. Alright, so here is the official Stitchy Box for the month. And I just happened to watch Garrett today, and he unboxed his. So you guys have probably all seen this. You're going to see it again, whether you want to or not. Well, you do have the option, if you don't want to see that, you can fast forward a little bit. So our piece of fabric is an absolute gorgeous piece of 36 count Velvet Sky. From Fiberlicious. It's an exclusive colorway to Stitchy Box. They have a couple more cuts for sale at their online shop store thing. It's absolutely beautiful. It's purple. It's sort of a midnight, wonderful color. What do we got here? Okay, that's it. So that is that. What do we want to do? Shall we do threads? Let's do threads. Uh-oh. Oh no! I'm making a huge mess. Huge mess. Is there everything in there? That appears to be cat toy. Alright. Silly cat. We've got a spool of dark black, looks like black, blending filament from Krynic. Also from Krynic is their Silk Moire, or Mori. It's a half skein in a lovely shade of purple. We've got Dinky Dyes Haunted House, blacks and grays. It's showing up more white from what I can see in the viewfinder, but it's gray. A limited edition colorway from Ship's Manor. I think I saw in the store that this is called Moab something or another. From Ship's Manor. Have you seen what Ship's Manor is doing lately? My goodness, they're doing amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And then here is another special edition from Gentle Arts. There's one in every box. Earthy Brown. And then Sanju has, here we are, Sanju, a skein of something lovely and brown. Cotton. Be interesting to see how to do that. It feels like each ply is a little smaller than DMC, but it might be equivalent. Oh, it's a floor 4-ply. 1, 2, 3, yeah, floor 4-ply. 4-ply floss. All the words tumbled on top of each other. Silly cat. And this is the packet of embellishments. Open this up. Have a look-see. Okay, is that everything? Got cat hair on my tongue. Alright. Cat toy. Oh yes, that one caught her attention. Okay, we have a cute little finisher fob. It's a tuck ornament, so you finish your thing and you just tuck it right in here and it is all done and good and ready to hang. That's kind of fun. We have a bit of ribbon with the cacti on it. Very fun. Wonder if I could use that on one of my project bags. Yes, that's a wonderful idea. Here is a darling orange, very orange heart, sort of buttony thing. Yeah, you guys can see that very well. Garrett showed it off quite well. We have stars, jet black with the Aurora Borealis finish. Stars, that is a twinkle. And then here is a mini pack of buttons from the relaunch of the Button It Up. So this looks like the button of all sizes. And I had seen that they were going to be relaunching this one. And so I went ahead and subscribed to, what did I subscribe to? I subscribed to the one where you get the smaller buttons, so all the buttons are under 1/2 inch. And this looks like it's a sample of the all buttons, all sizes, which is kind of fun. I might have to change my subscription. But anyway, so I went and ordered a sample pack of the regular 60 buttons of all sizes just to see what that was going to be. So I might have to make a different decision on what I want to subscribe to. So that Stitchy box for the month of whatever the month is. It's the Halloween box. What else? Oh, Liz put out some mystery packs that are coming up to celebrate her birthday. So I purchased a couple of the mystery packs because I don't know, you guys, there's something that I just love about mystery stitching stuff. I don't know what it is. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it so much. All right, then I had ordered this with my other order from 123 Stitch, and so it was back ordered, but it came in today, and I really love the sentiment. I think I'll just be happy today. Happiness is a choice. Yes, terrible, awful, horrible things can happen to you, but happiness is a choice. Okay, so cute, cute, cute. I want to get started on that one, just like I want to get started on everything else that I own. Just like, you know, all of us do. So, if you are in Stitch Mania, you saw a picture that McKenna at Every Stitch Counts posted in the group that she and I met up at Attic Needlework, which is in Mesa, Arizona. It's one of the really, really good stores. They specialize in samplers. So if you're looking for a lot of the Mirabilia ladies, you won't find them. if you're looking for more sampler type things, you'll find those. They do have quite a great selection of Country Cottage Needleworks and Little House Needleworks things, as long with a good selection of Lizzie Kate's, and then just samplers and bits and pieces and stuff, and it's fantastic. Just all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things. So anyway, great shop. So McKenna showed off her haul, so here is my little bit of haul. I picked up some chenille trim from Lady Doc Creates in the colorway Wizard. You can see it's nice and purple. We know how I feel about purple, so that's pretty much why it got to come home. Even though I have no idea how to properly sew it on. Whatever. It came home. Then JBW Designs, Home at Last. I saw that. I thought it was really cute. I picked it up. It came home with me. It's usually all it is. It was cute. It came home. The new set of Flip-Its with Charm. Let me turn it upside down. Here we are. Flip-Its with Charm from Lizzie Kate. Is that even in the right? Is that in the frame? It's in the frame. My hand's in the way. I can't see what I'm doing. Anyway, cute. It's on my wish list at 123 Stitch, so I knew I wanted it, and I picked it up, brought it home. Now I need to delete it off my wish list at 123 Stitch because I do. And the last thing to come home was the new little Lovebirds pattern. Well, new-ish. Lovebirds pattern from Country Cottage Needleworks. I was just in a cute, pinky, lovey mood, apparently, when I was over there at the attic. I had a great time with McKenna. She was just a really nice, sweet lady. We had a good time just chatting and browsing and picking out patterns, and our tastes in patterns really could not have been more different. You know, the cutesy little designs that I chose, and she picked up some fun Halloween ones. Quaker Gone Spooky she picked up was one of the ones. One with a mermaid on it. One with, anyway, fun stuff. So here is, yeah, could not be two completely different tastes in what we picked up. So that is that. Is that everything? Yep, that is all the things that I bought. All the things that I bought. And then extra bonus sun catchers. Okay. Deep breath, because it's time for a lot of talking. Because it is time for the Floobies. Let's see, about a week or so of these. Maybe it's been two weeks. I know a lot of them have started to get some traction. Really lovely people. Anyway, let's just get right onto it. So the first gal that I stumbled across is Stitchin' It, and she does time-lapse videos of her progress with some lovely background music. So for those of you who love to watch the videos where they're stitching and you get to see the time-lapse video of what they're doing, go visit Stitchin' It. Just fun. She's working on, what does she call it? I watched her second video today while I was at work. Listened to it and kind of watched it in the corner of the, anyway. It's a fantastic piece, but I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, the next person, All Stitched Up. She shares her whips with us and some lovely haul. Auspicious Katie shares her whips and finishes. She loves the I'm going to say Drew House or Do House. And I loved the house. Dream House? What did I write? Guys, I don't even know. There's a house that she's stitching on, and I liked it. And the Old Faithful project, so she's stitching up Old Faithful. A makeshift mermaid. She accepted Tracy P's challenge from one of Tracy P's videos and made a FlossTube. She starts with an intro. She shares her whips. She will share her whips in a later video. Plus, she has a black dog. I love me the dogs. Okay, Christina Haynes. She starts us off with the Know Your Needleworker tag, shows us her whips. She is a beginner stitcher, and she's working on, I remember she was working on the little mini Beauty and the Beast one, not the full one, but the little one that Morgan and or Marilla stitched, one of those ladies. Where's well, I've been gone for a week, so they might have been posting and I just haven't been around. Stephanie Watson. She returns to filming and shares her stitching from 2015 forward. A good number of cross stitch of CCM, Country Cottage Needleworks, and LK projects. That's for my sister. Alright, next we have Till the Last Stitch. She's a lovely lady. She's working on the Footprints in the Sand and a cabin in the Great Smoky Mountains were her two projects that she showed. And then Mr. Robert Frampton Fry, stitcher since the age of 8, so he's been doing a long time. Shares a couple of his finishes, some stashing, and plans for a few more starts. He's working on a whip of some just beautiful, gorgeous orchids. They were just really, 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 really beautiful. So that's our Floobies. And so those were like 2 weeks of Floobies that are now 3 weeks out of date. So they've probably got a handful of a good number of subscribers and didn't need me. Anyway, so go check them out. As always, I will put links to their channels down in the description box below. So go have a look-see at that. Okay, what are we doing? Cat doesn't know what we're doing. It's always sad when the cat doesn't know. Cat held a grudge when I came home, you guys. I guess we can do a little bit of the Battle Cow Adventures. Don't have any video to show you of what I've been up to, but it's just, you know, been pretty much a lot of the same. I did get the rep I needed for flying, so now I can fly from one spot to the other and not go into stealth and prowl like I like to do, because I don't want to have to kill all the things when I'm trying to get from one place to another place. It's too much work, but now I can fly, so that's good. The guild, my guild, they ran Carazon while I was gone. Jerks. Maybe they'll run it again and I get to go play with them. Let's see, they ran Kara. I don't know what else is going on. That's pretty much it for the world of WoW. The family reunion, visit with Grandpa thing was absolutely awesome. It was a lot of fun. All of Grandpa's kids were there and their spouses and a good handful of the cousins, plus some of his siblings' kids. I think he's the last remaining sibling alive in his family, so some of his nieces and nephews were able to make the party and come over and talk. And I tell you, you guys, we ate, and we talked, and we ate, and we talked, and we ate some more. There is a Disney did a version of, you know, Jack and the Beanstalk, only Mickey and the Beanstalk. And so Goofy and Donald Duck sing the song while Mickey is away selling the cow, dreaming of everything that they're going to get to eat when Mickey comes home with the money from selling the cow. And the chorus is, I'm going to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat until I die. That's what we did. We ate and ate and ate and ate and ate and then we died. So much food. So much food. It was so good. I kid you not, guys. We made 3 batches of homemade ice cream. And the batch size is 6 quarts. 18 quarts of homemade ice cream. That's a lot of ice cream. That's a lot of cream. Whew. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun. The drive down was easy, not a problem. It was beautiful weather while we were there. I don't think it was below 90 degrees any day that I was there. They hit their first 100 Sunday afternoon while we were there. I didn't stitch as much as I wanted to. I know I mentioned that at the front. Part of it was the eat and eat and eat and eat till we die part, and then the other was it was so hot that my fingers swole up along with my feet and my ankles and everything up. It just swole. And it was just hard to stitch, and my fingers didn't feel right. You know how hard that is sometimes, and I just didn't want to do it. So I read a lot and surfed Facebook. Looked at a whole lot of stuff that you guys are doing in Stitch Mania. Looked at a whole lot of stuff you guys are doing on Cross Stitch Finish Line. I didn't get a lot of watching videos, so I am officially a week behind when it comes to videos. I don't know how many that is, but I'm just, you know, going to watch them and keep adding them to my FlossTube playlists. I don't know if you've noticed that I kind of do that. Go to my channel head, hit playlists, and you can see that I kind of group them into months so they don't become too huge. So if you're looking for somebody new to subscribe to, go over, watch one of my FlossTube playlists. You might find some great people. You might find some people who speak directly to your heart, so, you know, they could always use another subscriber. That's everything. That is everything. I am going to eat some dinner, start the laundry, edit this, and post it. I hope. There's some stuff. It's Tuesday, so it's reset day, so there's a quest I need to go get taken care of in the WoW before anything else. So, yeah. Have a great one, guys. I hope you get plenty of stitching done. I hope the frog stays far, far, far away from your house. Thank you so much to everyone who likes and subscribes to my channel. I really appreciate it. I love all your comments. I need to take a minute and stop and go through and look through those because I was reading comments and I saw a couple of questions, but I was gone. Wasn't able to answer questions, so I need to get there and do that. You guys have a great week. Hugs and stitches, everybody. Bye.